What is the most cringeworthy thing you did to woo your crush? Posted this a year ago, but the question is too fitting. When I was in 6th grade, my parents talked me into going to a week-long church camp. I knew of, but didn't know personally any of the kids going, but they sold me that everyone would praise Jesus, ride horses, and have a good time. I decided to go. It was like a 6-hour drive in one of those big white vans. Quickly everyone started whipping out the CD cases and exchanging music, and I instantly was like, frick. I only had 2 CDs, Britney Spears, Baby One More Time, and Everclear. I was a really weird kid. Everyone was trying to talk to me about music, and I had honestly never heard of any of the bands they were talking about. I just wanted to jam some Britney to myself. So naturally, I went the elitist route, said I had all of that music and I was listening to some new underground private stuff they hadn't heard of. Once we get to camp, all I'm thinking is let's find some friends quick because I can't talk to these kids anymore. I go to the pool and make some friends with a few older kids. There were 3 girls, 2 guys, and me. They were all in 8th grade, so obviously they were really cool. Plus, I thought the girls were really hot. I figured this would be the best time, if any, to get my first kiss. Their windshield wipers were turned up to the maximum with all the game 6th grade me was spitting. We decide to leave the pool and walk around the camp till we all had to have a group meet up. The cabins were separated by grades, so they said they would walk by the 6th grade cabin and pick me up. First thing I do is put on my freshest outfit. Great time to break out my fresh white t-shirt. Can't forget my jean shorts. This was pre-faded denim, so this was the industrial bright blue jean shorts. It's summer in Texas, so I might as well top the outfit off with knee-high white socks. And, of course, for the ladies, Doc Martens. I look like a weird redneck lumberjack. So I walk out and they're kind of like WTF, but whatever. It's kiss time. We start walking and one of the older guys farts and all the girls laugh. Boom. Found my in. My friend Travis and I have been making fart jokes for quite some time, so I'm up to speed on this area of humor. Bam, the other guy farts and all the girls laugh even harder. Got em. Now I'm thinking all I have to do is drop the biggest fart and literally the girls are going to laugh so hard they're going to each kiss me one by one. I start clenching and squeezing my stomach as hard as I can. I'm walking like a newborn deer. Then I feel it. Got a big one ready. So, instead of just dropping it out and laughing, I wanted to make a big show about it. I run in front of the small group, squat down, turn just my head around, and forcefully poop myself. This was all-out diarrhea. If you didn't know this before, early 90s denim was the least forgiving fabric in the world. Everyone knew I poop. It's running down my leg, being soaked up by my knee-high socks. Instantly, I just react and start running. Kicking up poop like mud off a truck. I've never been to this camp before, so I'm just running for anything. I find a bathroom, toss the socks, boxers, shirt, but I couldn't drop the jorts. I can't just walk across the church camp in my birthday suit. Plus at this point I'm thinking maybe they didn't really see it. I was really confident in my speed at the time, so I was thinking I could say that's my thing. I drop giant farts and run before the smell catches me. Come to find out, not only were the 5 people I poop in front of outside the bathroom waiting for me, but there were like 25 kids. Instantly, I just ran in my docs and jorts combo. Back to the cabin I was staying in with the other kids chasing me and yelling, "Poop pants!" I run to my bed to find all the music nerds I drove up with going through my CD case. It only has the 2 CDs. They are like, WTF. Thought you had tons of secret music, bro. Wait, did you poop your pants? So yeah, that was about 4 hours into a week-long trip. I really thought farting would impress these girls. I lost my favorite pair of jorts and pride that day. I just laughed so hard on the toilet I pushed out the troublemaker. In the 8th grade, one printed out Green Day lyrics and wrote, "I love you," on the end, then taped them all over her desk and chair. Somehow, it didn't work out. Pick flowers at night, put them in front of her door. Not even a note, or a name, or anything, just the flowers. Even denied when she asked if they were mine. Don't know what I was trying to accomplish there. I wrote him an essay to confess my love to him. 7 pages worth of cringe. I had a phone that barely had a Facebook app. I thought I was searching her name to creep on her. I actually posted her name as my status. Holy moly, this is like my worst nightmare. When I was 14, I made a fake website for a fake movie to prove to a girl I was starring in a movie. Edit, the movie was for a remake of The Thing. Since the game was popular at the time, the website was purposely vague and mostly just blue text, almost like a viral site, and no, it did not get me laid because she was a lot smarter than I was. I was really into dragons growing up. Like really into them. I had a book called Dragonology, which I had with me all the time. In the book there was a language key for dragon runes. Well, me being my sly mysterious self, I wrote her a love note in these runes with a little key on it so she could figure it out. Didn't say it was from me. I slipped it into her locker and she confronted me the next day. I was amazed that she knew the note, the one written in dragon language, was by me, the kid that was obsessed with dragons. Thinking back, I must have come off like a greasy-haired zodiac. When I was little, I saw Ice Age and there is a scene where Diego wakes up and yawns, and since he's a saber-tooth, you see his huge awesome chompers. So, my dummy head would sit in my chair, facing my crush, and yawn with a giant open mouth, baring my teeth, hoping to woo in my fair lady. But alas, no luck. For the purposes of this post, my name is Mark. I saw a coin on the ground while talking to a girl, and decided to show off how cool I was in a humorous way. I don't know why everyone thinks I'm so cool at everything I do. Hey look, a penny. I picked up the coin and then started celebrating. Go Mark, it's your birthday. It's your birthday. The humor being that I was oblivious to being cool at even the little things, like picking up coins. Frick, I was horrible. It hurts me to even read this. It's like your mom was embarrassing you but you did it for her. And she wasn't even there. In HS, we were at callbacks for auditions for the school musical. Girl I was interested in was sitting in a chair backwards, think AC Slater style, while rehearsing her song. Genius idiot me decides that a great way to grab her attention is to football hike this 32 ounces shampoo bottle at her. So I grab it, yell to get her attention, and hike the bottle as hard as I can through my legs. The bottle hits the back side of her chair. Luckily it wasn't a few inches higher or it probably knocks out a few teeth. Nevertheless, the impact with the chair explodes the shampoo bottle and she is completely covered in Pantene Pro V shampoo, just minutes away from her callback audition time. I guess it worked though. We've been together for 12 years now, married for 3. We had a Valentine's Day thing in high school with crush cans. You know, the drink. You paid $1 to have a can sent to someone. Orange crush was for friendship, red crush was for love, and purple crush was for, well, a crush. I sent a red crush to my brother because I'm a rude little sister. That was great. Tee-hee. But then I sent a purple one to a guy the first liked, asking him to the Sadie Hawkins dance. I'm pretty sure he was pressured into saying yes, considering the can was delivered in class. Needless to say, he kept making excuses as to why he couldn't go. Too long didn't read. I asked her to marry me despite she being with another guy. Long version, we've known each other for 10 years. We dated for a long time as well. She asked me to marry her a few years ago. Out of the blue. I was not prepared and laughed it off as a joke. It was not a joke, and I am a jackbutt. Anyhow, we grew apart because of said jackery. I wouldn't pay her enough attention. I wouldn't do the things she likes, like walking in the beach, or dancing. When she left me, it literally broke my heart. Yes, literally. I'm pretty sure I heard the distinctive crackle of my heart shattering. She was with another guy now. The pain grew bigger. I'm an amputee. Losing an arm was a breeze next to this last few months. We still kept seeing each other as friends. But it was an absolute nightmare. I couldn't and still can't sleep, or eat. I am sleeping at most 4 hours every other night. I was despaired to show her how much she still meant to me. She has a tattoo that represents me on her body. All her family is represented this way, so I'm an amputee animal with tribal markings. I didn't have a good source for the image, so I just redid the whole drawing on GIMP, with a fricking trackpad. It took me like, I dunno, 10 hours. I borrowed my father's car. I have a license but I can only drive adapted cars due to the amputation, so if the cops caught me it'd be as if I had driven without license, and went shopping. I found a cute octagonal wooden box. I had it laser engraved with the drawing. Bought a ring. Put it inside. Invited her to lunch. And then invited her to the beach to take a walk, but she didn't go for it. She said she'd rather go home watch TV. Frick my life, I can improvise though. I grabbed a small sign rock she had gave me many years past. Placed it in my pocket. Started emptying the pockets, drops rock, oh, look what I have here, and show her the rock. Have you heard the new Rob Dugan album? It's all orchestral, it's awesome. I put it on, I invite her to dance. She is surprised. I don't dance, ever. We start dancing, and I whisper she should marry me. I could show her I can change, be more outgoing, I can make her happy, I'd even give her my small rock. She thinks it's the rambling of a heartbroken boy, and just answers, I gave you that rock, while I grab the little box with the ring in it from my pocket, and present her with it. She cries a lot. I cry a lot. Wrong timing, she says. She dreamt this for so long and now I only do it when it's too late. I thought I still had a chance. She said she wanted to think it over, she was confused. She didn't take the ring. It's still pretty cringeworthy just thinking about the concept. Just crazy enough to either work, or fail magnificently in a blaze of glory. At least I gave my all, better late than never, ha 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 he 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 ha. If you enjoyed this video please like it and subscribe to Reddit Said It. Or don't, I'm not your boss.